Have 1 minute per item to speak, up to 2 minutes total for the items open for public comment. Members of the public may also speak up to 1 minute for general public comment. During the general public comment period, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else within the city's subject matter jurisdiction. We'll tell you when your time's up. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you're not on topic,
everybody?
or if we can't tell whether
The
you're
head
on topic,
homo is
you'll
here
get one brief
with his
warning
really
from me
bad
or the
hairpiece.
council president. At that point, you need to get immediately clearly on
Yes,
topic.
2 fucking hours of knee bending. We had a whole fucking hour for the Filipino folks because it's Filipino month or year or whatever it is. Black folks came in. The Armenian folks came in. Fucking everybody came in. So you're welcome. You got 2 hours of your life saved. And that's why we don't go live anymore straight up. To hear this fucking knee-bending bullshit. You know what's never? It's never America Week or American Month. They're doing their best to erase you. Remember that.
Seconds so that we can translate. Your time will be held during this, so you'll get the same amount of speaking time as everyone else.
Yeah, 2 fucking hours of that shit. Look, there's nobody left in there. Nobody gave a fuck about any of it.
Hola, si usted necesita interpretación en español, por favor asegúrese de dar oraciones breves y darme la oportunidad
Nobody left in the
de
room but
interpretar.
5-10 people
Y usted
max.
tendrá obviamente la misma
One of them
cantidad de
is
tiempo que hablar para
the
todos
knee
los demás,
bender, so he'll be
que
up
tienen
here
todos los
any
demás.
moment
Gracias.
now to knee bend of all of them. Fucking Christ.
And with that, Mr. President, I believe we're ready for public comment.
I'm sure you
Okay,
fell
we
asleep.
could,
I went and
read
did
the
work,
names.
Erica.
I will begin by calling the following names: Gunny Dan, Candido, Jesse, Arik Canoga Park, Boxer, and Candy.
Okay, if you've heard your name, come on up to the left side of the chamber. House left, stage right. And you don't have to go in the exact order, but just we'll take you as you come. And
Yeah, I don't even know. We got Candido in there. That's all I see. Almost like maybe Fridays, and then it'll be one no days. Yeah, Mello's in there too.
okay, we have our first speaker.
Great. Hello, Speaker. Which items or general public comment did you want to speak on?
General comment.
Please go ahead. You have a minute.
I don't know what goes on in closed sessions, but if someone tries to convince you that it's okay for the police to ignore frivolous criminal complaints, then you are being set up. You'd be giving the police a green light to do what should be the jury's job, to sidestep the criminal process completely. Yes. Maybe someone claims that it's untenable for police to document every little thing, but that alleged issue should be hashed out in public. What would you do? What would you expect to happen if a victim is threatened with further violence if she goes to the police? You'd expect her not to report the crime, but the LAPD extols a low rate of reported crime as evidence of a low rate of crime. I have to give credit to Commissioner Suthers. He has enough sense to get off a sinking ship, but he didn't do enough to actually save himself. He did the well-behaved exit. He left without making waves. But what's needed is to demand military-level oversight of the police. Anything less is doomed to failure. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
2 hours of fucking knee
speaker.
bending. Yes. Yes. What's up, Patriot?
Before the next speaker begins, I would like to call the following names: Jack K, Diana D, Seba Marie, Quinn M, and Bobby M.
Hi, Speaker. Which items or general public comment did you want to speak on?
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Did you want to speak on an item or general public comment?
Public comment.
Okay, please go ahead. You have a minute.
My name is Mary.
Hold the mic a little bit closer to you. We'll hear you better.
Okay, I am Mary, and I've spoken before at LASA and ECRA, board supervisors, etc. Basically, risking my life. As I commented and make members of the various meetings aware about the predators who are oppressing me. I call them the oppressing team, which is the landlord and the skilled hacker, my neighbor, he has hired and is sponsoring, and who are abusing and persecuting me, who have rendered me totally homeless, and want to keep me that way forever and want to destroy my life. I thought I would receive some real help from LASA ECRA members, but instead I was told I disturbed the meeting when I was talking.
Yeah, because you're a
All my
weirdo.
attempts to be housed and find housing are interrupted, intercepted, and hijacked.
Thank you. Sorry, your time's expired. Thank you.
Go to sleep, crazy lady.
Go to sleep. They don't give a fuck
Hi, Mr.
about
Morris.
you.
What did you want to speak on?
Sir. Good morning, Candido Maris, who founded the first Filipino Knights of Columbus
you
in the
did.
United States.
Of course you did. Knee
Public
bender.
comment. You know, Wednesday, I believe, you had one LA, and it was one of the best presentations. When you see a group of people that are working within this city, and I remember something they said, to make a holy and sacred community. And our president, he said a holy spot. No, not a holy spot, but from San Pedro to maybe Chatsworth, Mr. McCosker, you are working towards that. And the one thing I'm really learning is a lot of you are doing that. But you're still allowing the bad ones to control this city council. So please, you know, it also said that we should not oppress the stranger. Well, how about the neighbor? How about someone like me who's worked in this community and been here for 36 years, who has to fill out 20 names just so that he's called? The first 5 names were all me. All 5. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
The great panderer, everybody.
For the next speaker, I'd like to call
Now
up
he's
Ken
Filipino.
M, Manny P, Joey C, Veronica, and Smoke and Scan.
Oh, there's
Speaker,
one.
did
Like
you
it or
want
not,
to speak on
there's
general
one.
public comment or one of the
There's
two
one. I
items?
don't care what anybody says.
Please begin.
Oh, Robot lady.
Public, when you hire clowns, you get a circus.
That's right.
Because these clowns bankrupt the city, giving $1 billion increase to LAPD. The clowns won't take the money back because LAPD makes tremendous campaign contributions to Sleazy Dawson, Monica Lewinsky Rodriguez, and racist Asian John Lee. $1 billion budget emergency, tens of thousands homeless epidemic emergency, $275 billion damage emergency. Sleazy D CD8 has the highest incarceration rate, homeless rate,
DJ?
unemployment rate in the entire country, over 12.5%. CD8 is a food desert. Sleazy D has spent over $10 million on luxury offices for himself while tens of thousands are homeless. I formally protest some presentations, the mass incompetence of these clowns, and I demand Sleazy D's resignation. Okay. I demand an apology from...
Thank you, Speaker.
Shout out to Robot Dog Lady. We love her.
Are there any other, is anyone else here for public comment?
I guess
If
that's
you are,
it.
just go ahead and line up. Anyone who wishes to
So we
speak
had
in
what?
public
3
comment,
minutes
we
of
will,
public comment. Oh, there's
we'll
Hot in
handle the
LA.
final names that way.
So 3 minutes of public comment, 2 hours of knee bending,
Oh, that's okay.
And
Speaker.
virtue
Please go ahead,
signaling?
podium. Yeah. Did you want to speak on an
and
agenda
making
item
sure
or general
everybody's
public
okay
General
except for the
public comment?
citizens
Please
of
go
Los
ahead, yeah.
Angeles.
Okay, I'm back here again just to, again, raise the awareness of Scientology's infiltration into the city's board, their halls, their meetings
I did,
constantly.
DJ.
We have permits that are constantly being
little
given to
cold
them
now,
on L. Ron Hubbard
after
Way
2 hours.
for all kinds of random events like Halloween, Christmas. Scientology does not have anything to do with the belief or idea, anything having to do with holidays. They use these as recruitment events to get city officials and members of the city to be likened toward for Scientology. While Scientology turns around and uses the city's taxpayer money, they don't pay taxes. If fire department, when the LAPD is used for their city position, all being used by the city. Scientology does not help the city or environment whatsoever, and you guys are being used by their tactics. Please disconnect and associate from any Scientology connections.
Thank you, Speaker. And hi. Do you want to
Hi.
speak on general or a comment or a
I'd
specific
like to
item?
it's on the abatement,
Who the
right?
hell's
Is that the one
Damon
that's open
LC?
about the abatement?
Yes, number 1. So please.
And that's all there is available?
There's also number 4, which is about a grant agreement.
Okay, I'll do the public and then the number
Okay.
1.
Please start with number 1, which is about a lien on South Albany Street, if I recall.
Yeah, but I just want to talk, it's like nuisance abatements in general.
That's okay as it relates to it. That's good. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I've been saying that, like, I think it's good to go after nuisance properties, but I do want to just remind that there is about, like, I think hundreds of complaints so many complaints about neighbors of L. Ron Hubbard Way begging and begging and begging, the city council for help with the music that is played so loud that their walls shake, and they say they feel it in their bones because of all the woofers, because they don't have a respect for the law when it comes to their permits, and so that's also a nuisance. And I do want to remind you that Mr. Lee owes me an apology, and so I don't know any of his things. I'm saying vote no on. I know. I just want to throw that in there.
So,
he was rude, Mr. City Attorney.
do you want to move on to general?
Sure. Thank you. And I want to give a shout out to Smoke and Scan.
Hey,
and I just want to say that last Saturday, there was the Faith in Blue event, and it was supposed to be by the LA clergy, which is supposed to be of multiple religions, but it was only Scientology. And when Laura and I went into the event, just going in, Scientology swooped the police and told them to kick us out. And we were kicked out for viewpoint discrimination. It wasn't even on a Scientology property. It was on the Presbyterian Church's property, but there was no other religions there. It was just Scientology. And then, thankfully, the sergeant came and he realized what was going on and turned it around, and we were able to go. But this is the stuff that's happening, and like Alex Villanueva is going to be speaking at one of their events. We're not allowed to go, even though we're not going to disrupt. I'm not going to cause any problems, but just because if I'm a critic, then I can't go to public events. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
Buckethead's probably in court, or not Buckethead. I mean Pumpkinhead, rather.
Agenda item or general public comment would you like to speak on?
It's going to be general public comment.
Okay, great. You have a minute. Please go ahead. The floor is yours.
I'm speaking in regards today with all the renters in Los Angeles and something concerning homelessness. My goal today is to inspire a council member to create a motion towards peacefully bringing about equal rights in the city. As citizens, we demand the equal right to only pay property tax.
Sam, I don't know her.
Over 43% of all rental units in the city are owned by corporate landlords. Once the property tax is paid, over 350% of that income is profit. Are we not in a state of emergency considering homelessness? Or is that just good business to charge that much price gouging for something that's so necessary? Housing is a human right, and we demand the same rights as owners. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker.
All right, if there are any other speakers whose names have not been called who wish to speak, please line up right now. We'll give about 5 seconds for somebody to approach the line. If not, that'll conclude public comment. I don't see anybody approaching. All right, Mr. Clerk, what's before us?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 1 and 4.
So less than 20 minutes of public comment, but 2 hours of knee bending. 2 hours knee bend. Less than 20 minutes of actual work. Got it. Just needed to make sure that I was right.
12
ayes.
All right, what's next?
Mr. President, there's a request to send item 4 forthwith.
Without objection, that'll be the order.
See, guys, this is what I mean.
Next.
A special one motion has been introduced by Councilmember Hernandez and seconded by
This is what I mean, guys, about not on Fridays. They pack it with these presentations. So realistically, Friday is not even really a day anymore for public comment. It's really just Tuesday, Wednesday. So they've killed public comment on the phones.
Are we prepared to open the rolls on the findings?
This communist right here. Hopefully he goes to prison. 2, now they've backed so much into Fridays to where you won't even get anything to talk about on a Friday anyways, right?
Unless anybody objects.
So now we have 2 days a week instead of 3 days a week.
All right.
And even on those 2 days, you
With
still
that,
have
we'll
to
open the
endure
roll
other
on the
shit.
findings, close the roll, tabulate
So
the
what
vote.
are we really talking about here when we say public comment for the week? What are we talking
All
about?
right, we have
Listening
to
to
have public
45
comment on
minutes?
this item. So if there are any members of the public
Maybe
who want to
45
speak on
minutes,
this item,
maybe.
please
Maybe.
line up
A week.
on the
45 minutes
right
a week.
side of the
total.
or left side of the auditorium.
20 a
And just for
day
the record, the
ish,
motion
you know,
had
give
been
or take
posted on the
maybe
bulletin
25
board,
one
so
day, maybe
it's been
17 the
publicly
next.
available for a while. I'm not.
You see what
seeing
they're
anyone from
doing?
The public who wants to speak
Right in front of
on
your face.
the motion. So unless
And these
somebody
people
indicates
are
that, we can
communists.
Close public comment on it.
Councilmember, public comment is closed. Councilmember Hernandez.
Council President, there's been moments that we have been confronted with a few times where decisions have felt like they've been made without conferring with this body. So this motion is just calling out an opportunity and a request and a direction for action not to be taken on the injunction around the 2025
It is golf.
2025 protests.
It's a sham.
Until we can
It's a
confer with this
facade.
body. And the motion has been passed around, so I don't know if there's any questions, but thank you.
All right. Any discussion on this item, members? I want to thank Councilmember Hernandez and the folks who signed on to this motion for bringing it to us.
Well, Phil,
This
trust me,
is
I wouldn't want to
uh,
live anywhere else. It's not the place I live. It's
a tricky situation regarding the
it's the
safety
pieces
of
of
the city,
garbage
especially
like
with
this person
weekend
right here,
coming and a big No
the
Kings
subhuman
March,
garbage that
that
runs
is
the city,
expected.
and or the garbage that runs the state. The No Kings protest that's supposed to be tomorrow. It's funny how these people don't care about the King of California who shut you down. He told you your business couldn't be open. He told your kid they couldn't go to fucking school. He made you wear a mask when he wasn't wearing a mask. He forced you to take some fake vaccines. Or you didn't get your job, you didn't keep your job. But there's No King's protest. It's all fucking stupid. And how low IQ the Democrats' voting base is. They're all crybaby, begging fools. That's why when they start talking to me about something stupid, I just turn to them, how much do you need? How much do you want, you fucking beggar? That's just what I say to them now. Yes, what do you want, you fucking beggar? Treat them like what they are. They're fucking beggars. They're lifetime losers and fucking beggars that never get anything done for themselves. They must wait for you to do all of it for them. Lifetime losers. And all these folks have gotten everything they got because of the color of their skin or what they have between their legs or because they're super fucking gay. One of the fucking three. They didn't get there because they were the best at the job or the most qualified or had the best background in that field. No, none of them. None of them. Each one a bigger token than the next. Let's get the token Jew. Let's get the token Irishman. Let's get the token Mexican chick. Let's get the token gay Filipino, openly gay Filipino woman. Yeah. That's the circus we've created. And you know what's great about all of it? Is they can cry and complain about my bigoted talk. But you know what they can't complain about? Is the actual results of their work. Their work speaks volumes. The clowns have created the circus. The inmates are now running the asylum, and you can see how it's ran. Like me or not, like my words or not, you can't deny that. More garbage, more trash, more vandalism, more crime. Right? And just yesterday, we heard charges being brought up on a developer. Now I hope the developer squeals on these pigs right here, and we get to see more handcuffs and more people indicted on this fucking horseshoe. That's what I want to see. Let's see. We'll see. But let's see. Because even the county is now in trouble. They got county workers that were embezzling funds. Now let's see if the city's doing it too. The homeless funds. They're going after. The feds are here. They're looking for it. But again, let me be honest with this shit. Like I say, the googly-eyed Indian fucking Cash Patel. We will tell you everything Americans want to hear. And I will tell you they did this and that, but I will not give you one person arrested and not 1 minute of jail time for anybody. So be careful what they tell you. Until they're fucking in prison, I don't give a fuck. I'm talking to you, the DA. Nathan Holcomb. All your words are fucking hollow. Just like Cash Patel's. Until you fucking do something. Another scamming Indian telling me how I'm fucking do everything is fucking fine. Don't fucking worry. American, you will be great. What has he done? How many people has he arrested in his fucking first year as Mr. Cash Patel, leader of the fucking FBI? Nothing. But he's told you a whole lot of stories. Whole lot of stories. But nobody is in jail. Too many stories, not enough jail. Okay? So hopefully, every one of these pig fuckers are all in prison by the end of the year. Hopefully. And if that pissed any of you off, I'm sorry. Oh well. Actually, I'm not sorry. It is what it is. I'm speaking my mind. Speaking the truth. And instead of staring at this fucking pile of dog shit, I'd rather stare at that. Well, that's fine, Howard. You don't have to agree with me. I'm not here to have an echo chamber. I'm here to tell you how I feel. That's it. That's all. You can agree. You cannot agree. Either way, I don't care. It's not going to sway my opinion. Like someone was saying to me earlier, I'm sorry. Sorry that you live here. I'm not sorry I live here. This is where I live. I'm fucking 30 minutes from this. 30 minutes from that. I'll be right there in 30 fucking minutes. So I'm not mad or sad. I'm mad at the people that run this place into the ground and then smile to your fucking face and tell you how awesome they are. Pat their fucking backs. I did this, and my district was the first that did that, and I'm the first openly person. I'm the first this, and I did that. I got to hear that all day. And yet the city looks like shit. I've been here for many decades. Not one, not two, not three, not four. Many. And the city has never looked as bad. And if you, any of you who live here, tell me the city looks better, you're a fucking liar. You are a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Okay? You're a fucking liar if you say that. You might as well be on the horseshoe with those fucking maggots. Those shit-eating maggots. Well, you do have the coastal haze. That you do have. Coastal haze. It'll burn off. Okay? Tired of this shit. It's one thing if I'm just a dick and throw out all these accusations and everything's hunky-dory and everything looks beautiful. No homeless anywhere. Streets are clean. No graffiti. No crime. But that ain't happening. That ain't happening. So there's that. Memes, I'm over 70. I just look great. Oh, no, for sure, D-Rock. Absolutely. But I can honestly say, D-Rock, I've seen in the last 20 to 30 years the decline. And I know these people that we were just watching love filth, crime, and decay. They love it. Their policies tell you they do. They're not tough on crime. They're not tough on people fucking cutting the wires out. They're not tough on people doing the illegal dumping. They're not tough on anything. They're not tough on anything. They're not tough on anything. Other than people that are MAGA. Right? That's who they're tough on. They ain't tough on nobody else. That's what I'm saying. So all these 4 years of being shut down by the King of California, and nobody's got anything to say about that fucking turd. Nobody's got anything to say about that turd and his wife taking $100 million of the fire aid money that you can't find. Nobody has anything to say about the King of California doing that. And if he's really the King of California and he didn't take it, or his wife, that cunt bitch, didn't take it, then let's have an audit. Let's find out where it went so we can put people in jail. But that won't happen, will it, Micropeen Gavin? Will it? Will it? Missing money, as always. And the feds are here. Let's see if those incompetent fools can do anything about it. Because I know if I was missing $2 on my fucking IRS statement, if I chipped them $2, they'd be back over here doing a full fucking audit of me for $2 fucking. Yet assholes like me are paying early, right? You get your early statement, you paying early. And then you end up overpaying, they got to give you money back. Right? Where'd that money go? Where'd that fire aid money go? Where did it go? $100 million. Where did it go? I know if I was in charge of it, and even $1 went somewhere, I would get in trouble for embezzlement for $1. I'd be in a federal penitentiary for $1. Really, Christy? Really? You don't know who the King of California is? It's a guy named Newscum. Look him up. Gavin Newscum. Look up him and his whore wife. It is behind the smoke and mirrors. Well, whose smoke and mirror is it? Is it the people that stole it from themselves? Who stole the money? Who put up the smoke and the mirror? I don't care about the money. The money's gone. We're never going to see that. I don't give a shit. I didn't give any money. It's not any of my money. But I know whoever did, they ain't seeing none of it. That's gone. Kiss that goodbye. But tell me who put up the mirror. Who threw up the smoke? Who put up the smoke machine? Somebody did. Who? Who? Yeah. Exactly. If the IRS owes you money, then they pay you interest, but then they tax that. Yeah, part. I mean, again, like I said, if any of us normal people do things like that, we get in trouble. These sacks of dog shit seem to do it left and right. 12 fucking counts on old fucking Grady. 12 felony counts. 12! 12! 12! 12! Not 2, not 3, 12! You don't get charged with 12 felonies if you're not doing anything. I understand you get charged with 1 or 2. And they just thought you were doing this and you ended up showing, hey, I was doing that. You guys thought I was doing this. Here's the misunderstanding. You don't misunderstand 12 different fucking felonies. There's some shit going on. That's it. Where's the fucking money, Lebowski? That's it. For real. Where's the fucking money?
You want the money, Lebowski? We fuck you up.
That's it. Fucking sacks of dog shit. Can you get a White Russian? Yes, you can. Just got to go to Ralph's and write a 69-cent check for some creamer. It was on, only 21 minutes, Doreen. You can rewind the feed. It's on there. There was 2 hours. 2 hours of them knee bending this morning. Like a full hour just for Filipino Heritage Month. Nothing got done. And when it came time to talk to the people and actual do city work and get the city better, nothing done. 21 minutes, nothing done. Nobody came to talk, really. But, I don't know, 6 people? Audit LA, her friend, the panderer. And I'd say a couple other randos, 3 other randos, maybe. So you saved, I mean, how pissed would you be? You'd be on for 2 hours, wasted your time to watch 21 minutes, really. So you'd have wasted 2.5 hours. So today you're only wasting a half hour. And again, that's what I'm going to continue to do on Fridays, I guess, if we even show them anymore. Stinks is in the front room, right? You know, I mean, there's almost no point. But see, that's the whole point. Just think about it for a second. Just think about it. You get rid of the telephone comments. Done. Finished. Gone. Now you push so much bullshit into a Friday that now you've really smashed out 1 of 3 meetings. So now you can't call in, and 1 of 3 meetings is now gone. Right? So now what do we have left? We just have Tuesday, Wednesday. And even that, okay, what are you really getting? You're getting 20 minutes of comment, if that. So like I said, 45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour each week is all you get, which you should be getting every fucking show or every meeting. You should be getting at least an hour of their time. At least an hour of their time. But you don't. I mean, and again, the funny thing is does it really matter? Even if they said, okay, Damon, we're going to give you your hour. Does it really matter? Are they going to listen? You know and I know they're not going to listen to you. So does it really matter? I mean, you know? And that's what they want. They purposefully shut it all down so that way people just stop coming and stop calling, stop coming in, and then it all goes away. Well, we had the meetings. They just don't show up, so I don't know what to do. Kimmy, thank you for the huge dono. Jeez.
Impressive.
Damn, Kimmy.
Oh, no.
The money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure.
Yeah, Kimmy, thank you so much for that huge dono. It is a great place. As we see, it's a beautiful place to live. There is some great folks that live here, okay? There's a lot of upside to California. And trust me, if we had Bane come tomorrow with his henchmen and take over and get rid of these people like they should be taken care of, and get them completely, their families, completely out of the state, never again to be seen, ever again, okay? And I mean every one of their kids as well. Things would change. And I assure you, you would have shit by 1 year from his entrance or whatever, the day he comes. 1 year mark, it'd be beautiful, it'd be clean. There'd be way less crime because you'd actually tell people, hey, you murder people, we're gonna, take care of you. You'll be finished. You're done. No questions. That rate will go down. Illegal dumping. We're going to take care of you. We're going to crush your truck. We're going to give you a $50,000 fine. I guarantee you those illegal dumpings will stop a lot. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. I'm telling you, you need somebody with real balls that's going to do shit. Not a bunch of fake puppets that get paid by some conglomerate, some billionaire who really runs the show. Because they're again, like I tell you, just fucking puppets. That's all they fucking are. That's it. Just a fucking puppet. Just crazy. What's up, Samor? How are you? Smorlock? How are you? Yeah, it is what it is. Do I think the Dodgers will sweep tonight? I don't. I told you earlier that I didn't think either team could possibly sweep one another. And we know the Brewers couldn't do it because that's impossible. We'll see if the Dodgers will do it, but I don't know. We'll see. I like to just let it happen and celebrate after or be angry after. Whatever. This is why the courts ordered me to handle all terrorists. Darren Jones, you are the terrorist. Check out the boat coming in. Yeah, dude, fishing boat. Look at that sucker. Yeah, not the greatest fishing here in the bay. I don't think I want to keep any fish. I want to eat any fish that I'm catching out of the bay here, Santa Monica Bay. I'm just being honest. I'll catch it. I'll have fun. Maybe I'd rather just throw it back so it could live longer, but I don't know if I want to eat anything out of there. No, Jack, that was all the dummies who thought that. Never once said that. Why the hell would you want to be a Blue Jay and make less money? Fucking, you have to be paid in loonies. Crazy. Weedsville, I don't want to be no president. In fact, I just want Bane to come to town. Take care of everything. Death or exile, you choose. 30 seconds, otherwise I choose. That's it. And then you get this. That's it. I'm looking at my clock when that buzzer stops. Doot, 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 doom, doom. I better hear your answer. And when I say 30 seconds, I don't mean 31. That's what you need. No nonsense approach with these people because they don't understand anything. No nonsense approach. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's cleaner as you go out in the bay. It's just, you got to remember, right south of here is Dockweiler Beach, that way. Okay, you got Venice and Dockweiler, where LAX is, and you have a sewage treatment plant that puts shit out in the water. You can see the duty and the fucking toilet paper in the water. So as you go this way, it's nicer. Now we're going the opposite way. Now we're going towards burnt Palisades that they haven't done anything for, and nobody's house is completely redone yet. I think they have like 39 permits out of like almost, 4,000 homes that burned? 39 permits? Sounds about right. So you can still see the burnt houses up there. There's the Palisades on the hills up there. That's a beautiful shot. Malibu way down the road to the left. And it's cleaner over there because there's no sewage treatment plants. But sooner or later there'll be. You got the affordable housing coming in. Then next comes the sewage treatment plant. And then next thing you know, Palisades looks like fucking Watts, Compton. Or what's the other place in South? Wilmington. Wilmington. Look like Wilmington down there. Rough. No, we'll be live tonight for the, for the 8 o'clock show tonight. That we will be live. But not for anything else till then. I mean, of course, if there's a chase, it's Friday. You can see it's a nice day. If we get a chase, we get a chase. It'd be nice. We haven't had one in a little bit. I mean, since the rain came through. And then I think I saw, not obviously this Saturday, Sunday, tomorrow, but next Saturday, Sunday, I guess we got another storm coming in. So, all right, Melanie, have a good one. We got another storm coming in then, so we'll see. See what the weather's doing. Finally getting that the weather change. See, there's another plane taking off from LAX over there. You can see. See, they're dumping all the jet fuel in the fucking there. If there's problems, a dirty area right there, Mike. Another reason why it's so hazy, I bet, from all the air traffic and shit. Whatever. Yeah, we got protests tomorrow, but that's supposed to be Saturday, right? I think it's, didn't they say the 18th? Yeah, I think it's the 18th for that shit. So there's supposed to be some protests tomorrow. if we get, feeds, if there's the news are there, the feeds are there, I'm willing to watch them. No chemtrails activated because of the shutdown, apparently, Ratchet. And it's funny enough as it is, Ratchet, I haven't seen them spraying any trails since the government shutdown. I don't know. Someone brought that to my attention, so every day I've gone out, and normally I see one or two or many. I don't see any. I don't know. I just don't see any. Oil. Oh, well, it may not. It could be oil, but I doubt it. I think it's more of waiting for the port, bring in goods. A lot of times they'll wait like in line out in the water. And one by one, they're allowed to come into the port. Because down there is like Long Beach. Probably down the port of Long Beach. Because you have the LA port, Long Beach, all that stuff down there. So, yeah. Sometimes it gets backed up. So, yeah. Crazy thing is that, of course it moves. There was something in the water over there. I couldn't see. It didn't quite look. Maybe it's a kelp bed. It's probably what it is, like a big old kelp patty. Just looks like something weird floating in the water. All right, guys. Of course it is, Christian. That's what I was getting into earlier about the whole Indian accent. They tell you this, they tell you that, but notice how they tell you all these crimes have been committed and all this treasonous shit has happened, but nobody goes to jail. Nobody. And notice how the other side said the same thing, and actually people went to jail. People were mugshotted at least. Notice you don't see a whole lot of that from the other side. It's weird. But they're telling you it's happening. And I know, Christian, if you had done it, any of what they said, you'd already be under the jail, not in the jail. That I already know. I'm not asking, I'm telling. And the same with me. Had I done any of that, I'd be in the jail with you. We'd be cellies for the rest of our lives. We paying the debt with the Great War in America after all the illegals getting deported. Well, of course we're paying for that too. We paid to get them here, and you're going to pay to send them home. I know you heard the stories about how when they came in, you saw on Joe's feed, get a free cell phone right away, get a free plane ticket right away, get an EBT card right away. And people, Damon, I told you why they bring them here. Well, they're bringing them here to vote. But Damon, they're illegals. They can't vote. Uh-huh. Now, go get a job. Go vote. Part of society. So, there it is. Not on my side. You guys are froze up. They nuking me. YouTube got pissed off at me again. Must be YouTube because the internet's fine. Yeah, it must be YouTube because the internet's fine here. So. I never had any internet issues. I don't want to blame it on Spectrum. It's definitely YouTube. They don't like the title. It says DEI. It says clowns. It's just real. And remember who runs YouTube. Scumbag anti-American Democrats run YouTube. Don't forget that. And as much as they hate me and I'm harmful content, they're willing to make money off me. They're willing to make that cash off me. So don't forget that one either. Okay? I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for the likes, the love, the donos. Thumbs ups work, and they are free. On behalf of Stinks, who didn't show up, and myself, we're out of here for now. Keep the notifications on. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you guys at 8.
This party is officially over.
Yeah, you guys. I'm again.
You know what? From now on, it's going to be this.
Yeah, you guys. I'm again.
This party is officially over.
I think it's better in that direction. Flip-flop them. Bye.